of a sudden, I notice this triangular shaped light. 3 lights in a triangle, way out over the water.
I've been walking through valleys, ducking shadows and death, afraid of planes, trains, automobiles, and what's next. They say when one door closes, another one opens. But I must have pissed the locksmith off, I ain't joking. Yo, it's young Captain missed his chance, mystified by sycophants, tickled pink with scribbled ink, trekking in my khaki pants. I'm mommy's little sweetheart, daddy's favorite regret, getting closer to my 30s, wondering when I'm gonna meet death. I'm a shower thought away from a Nobel Peace Prize. Most days I feel cake, but they say this where freedom flies. Hi, my name is Ben, beard long, so I seen lies, but just another casualty of latchkey lies. I share a wall with friends before I share my feelings. At least when I start snoring, they'll know that I'm still breathing. And if we're talking darkness, come and meet me at the Marston, at the corner of a park, and where my pickled heart's been.
Uncharted times call for self-soul excavation. I tell Ben to press record and we commence the levitation. Yeah, we've been amazing. Strike a winner where human logic's overstood. Bitch black at 4 p.m. It's colder in the woods. Reports say no one came close but still felt symptoms. Amoebaz whipping up the antidote in Hell's Kitchen. Summoned by the outcasts and the real ones in a rut. Locked within a groovy raw. I know you feel us in the cut. Before waking up in the field wondering how you got there. While every single move you make's examined through the crosshairs. You whack mortals always want a shot at the snot nose. Who crafts portals turn to writers blocking the chalk zone. But we don't see you steadily blended with the rest of the fishes. Extraterrestrials testing your theoretical fitness. But I see the lasting effects of leeches and worms. I ask myself if bleeding's worth defending people of Earth. Document rare appearances, a duo kind of elusive. They can't depict these life forms in strange times you ain't used to. I rain L's and melt umbrellas when the solar storm rages. Remember the name, we spelled it out in corn mazes. Amoebaz with the Z because we snatched it from your sleep. Voorhees and Kruger killing beats while you're trapped within a dream of the world. They rock the wormholes that phone a home where hope is dead. Hear us where the vocal stretch as far as where the ocean ends. Get more love from overseas than we do from local heads. We load the UFO and motherboard, export the dope, you know the rest. Unexpected guest commotions, overkill like Motorhead. We coast the edge, forever welcome where you overstepped.
And who are you?
Amoebaz, nice to meet.
And where you at?
The coldest shoulder in the northeast.
And what is this?
PSA to any human showing teeth.
Does it bang?
I don't know, Duff, you tell me.
I write poems for funerals I'll never get to its end. They say before you break you gotta learn how to bend. And that sounds a little misanthropic and make my problems seem a little microscopic. Only play pianos that are invisible by nature. I'm giving up praising an omnipotent creator. More Irish goodbye than hello, see you later.
Yeah.
Hey Slawth, can you do me a favor?
Strategically designed to chill your spine until it freezes. Then we thaw you over beats, warmer crackling vinyl. We can hack into your astral sign and unalign you till you find yourself on your hands and knees, succumbing to the spiral. What even is reality? You ask yourself, mindful of your place but not your plane. We remind you, weaving in and out of consciousness, the destination final. We provide the finest of eulogies and we might even make them rhyme too. And who are you?
Amoebaz, nice to meet.
Where you at?
The coldest shoulder in the northeast.
And what is this?
PSA to any human showing teeth.
Does it bang?
I don't know, Slawth, you tell me.
That always comes up, and we all agree that, you know, we saw a UFO. We saw aliens. We saw aliens, man. You might be an alien.